We have already read some parts from the Icha Icha book series by Jiraya and learned how to throw her legs over the shoulders and make progressive rotational movements. If you don't understand what we are talking about, then check this video. Today I want to find out what Jiraiya wrote in his very first book, where the main character was Naruto. That is the same book which was written by Jiraiya during the training of the Trinity of Orphans of the Hidden Rain Village, which the Great Toad Sage Gamamaru predicted for him, and which Minato read, giving the name to Naruto. Also, Naruto changed the mind of Nagato using the book. You're on the channel Ramen Time, where everyone gets ramen for likes and comments. So push the like button, write a comment, and we start studying the very first work of Jiraiya. Initially, Jiraiya probably never intended to write books and become the best-selling author of Icha Icha in the Naruto world. But after the prediction of the Great Toad Sage Gamamaru, Jiraiya started writing. His first book was the tale of the Utterly Gutsy Shinobi. He began to write it during the training of Konan, Yahiko and Nagato. It was this trinity, or rather Nagato mostly, who motivated Jiraiya to follow Gamamaru's prediction and write a book. The book tells us about a shinobi named Naruto Musasabi, who lives in a fictional world, though similar to the real one of shinobi. He completes tasks there, takes part in wars, makes friends, experiences different events common for shinobi and Jiraiya's perverted fantasy. The fictional world is the lands and shinobi villages around a large mountain. There are 4 of them, and they have strange names. Shuku, Kotsu, Konton will be divided into villages Kon and Ton. In addition, the world survived 2 shinobi wars, and Naruto, as a new main character, gained the rank of Jounin. Together with his 2 partners, they got the 3 ninja of Shuku nickname. Shuku is the home village of Naruto Musasabi. Naruto Musasabi is the protagonist of the novel along with his partner Tsui, who is described as his primary love interest. Tsui is generally shown to be kind and caring, however towards Naruto she shows a more frightening and cruel side of her personality, partly because of his perverted vagaries. Momoshi Renge. Many of his peers called Renge a strange person. He believes he has outgrown everyone in the village, so he wants to go to the shinobi world and fulfill his ambitions there. In fact, Jiraiya described himself, Tsunade and Orochimaru in the book. In addition to these 3 main characters, there are some others. You may see them now. Now let's look closer at the plot. There is Naruto, who became shinobi because his dead father was very cool, according to the stories of the local Kage. Naruto graduated from the academy at the age of 6 and got into a team with a girl named Tsui and a boy named Renge. Their teacher was Shu, a former member of the local Anbu of Shuku village. Together they trained and completed missions. Eventually, Tsui fell in love with Renge and Naruto with Tsui. Renge got hate to Naruto, as he was his eternal rival. It all went on until the Second Shinobi World War. During the war, this trinity proved to be cool and fought against the Kage of another shinobi village. They started to be called the legendary Sannin, as it was in the case with Jiraiya, Tsunade and Orochimaru. Over time, fortunately, the war ended. But as it turned out, residents of one of the villages recalled a powerful technique that could destroy any village with the help of the mountain in the center. The technique was created during the First Shinobi World War. And as a coincidence, quite recently, Naruto's friend Renge went to that very village and hatched something up there, because the mountain moved and took the place of Ton, part of Konton. In Shuku, the local village Kage gets Naruto, Tsui and Shu together and sends them to Ton to find out everything. And it turned out to be the truth. Then we see Naruto trying to overcome the hatred of his friend Renge and prevent another war. Naruto never gives up. He vows to break the curse, which is a vicious circle of wars, conflicts and hatred that rules the world of shinobi and his friend Renge. Renge tries to start a new war and revive this terrible technique. However, the end of the book is not fully good, as it is in Japanese. Therefore, in case someone knows how it ended, leave me a comment, or you may also share your suggestions. Bye!